The Jackson family and their outburst that leaving Neverland is full of lies. Three of Michael Jackson's brothers and nephew are speaking out in their first TV interview, defending the late singer against charges of child sexual abuse. The Jackson family went on to blast the new documentary and revealed to CBS This Morning's Gayle King what they believe is the real motive behind the documentary.
But it's all about money.
It's always been about money. It's almost like they see a blank check.
Michael Jackson's family claims Wade Robson and James Safechuck are hoping to cash in on the late singer's estate.
These people felt that they're owed something. You know, instead of working for something, they blame everything on my uncle.
They were not paid. They have no financial interest whatsoever.
In the documentary, the two men say they suffered years of horrific sexual abuse at the hands of the King of Pop.
Every night that I was with him, there was abuse.
If Neverland was so horrifying for him, and why would you keep going back?
Both Robson and Safechuck say, as children, they were in love with Jackson.
Michael's not here to defend himself.
Jackson's family also takes issue with the documentary's director, Dan Reed.
He took what they were saying, face value, as to be true. But he trusted them, but which is nothing wrong with that, but you must verify.
I don't know that the Jackson family has any direct knowledge of what happened to Wade and James.
Jackson's nephew, Taj, says he spent many days and nights at Neverland Ranch and was there for many of Jackson's sleepovers.
It's very innocent, but I think the fault of my uncle was he didn't have that bone in his body to look at it the other way. His naivety was his downfall.
None of you at any time said, you know, Michael, this doesn't look good. I know your intentions are pure. None of you at any time said that to him?
I did.
You did?
I did. I asked him, I said, maybe you should just hang around family. And he said, well, then I'm not doing God's work.
Taj is also hitting back at claims that his uncle sent Robson and Safechuck love letters, even sharing the handwritten letters he received from the King of Pop.
My uncle gave letters like that all the time to people that he cared about. And there's nothing salacious about it.
This documentary is not telling the truth.
The family has not seen the documentary and say they have no plans to watch it.
I don't have to see the documentary. I know Michael. I know what he stood for, what he was all about. And the people that really know him, they know the truth too.
And there's even more devastating news for the Jackson family. Daily Mail TV has exclusively learned that the Jackson family matriarch is in poor health. Katherine Jackson is in mental anguish amid the allegations of sexual abuse against her late son. Her health has been deteriorating since leaving Neverland came to light. And now some are wondering if the wheelchair-bound 88-year-old will ever walk on her own again.